Hey, this is Charles with IGN. I'm here with Nick Kolan.
Hey everyone.
And we are playing Tribes Ascend, and Nick has unlocked quite a few classes in the Tribes Ascend beta that is ongoing right now. This game is set for release sometime in 2012. It's really good.
It is, and it's free to play.
And yeah, it's free to play with a microtransaction system. But yeah, we're just going to go over some of the different classes, aside from the standard soldier class that gets a Infuser.
Yeah. I'm going to start off with the jumper class. It is a light class, so it doesn't have a whole lot of health. It has a lot of jetpack ability, and also has a move that just sort of boosts him really quickly, making him really great for skiing and really great at capturing the flag and getting up close and personal to other players. But not so great far away. His weapons are not suitable for long-range attacks.
So not even as long range as like the soldier or something like that?
Much shorter range.
Okay.
His primary weapon is a crossbow that has physics, so if you shoot, it'll actually arc down.
Is there an explosion on the end of the shot, or do you have to actually hit the target?
No, there is an explosion. It's not very big. It's not as big as the Infuser's explosion, in my experience. And just because it arcs down, it's also much tougher to aim from a distance. And his secondary weapon is a sawed-off shotgun, which does nothing if you're not really close.
Yeah, I should point out there is a melee attack in the game. You can melee. I believe it's E.
There is
the key that does that, but that is really difficult to land. But that's really difficult to land just because of how open the maps are, how large they are, and how fast everyone's moving. Although if you could melee someone in mid-air, that would be pretty impressive, and I'm sure that's happened. But you would have to be really good.
You'd have to be like a ninja. You'd have to have like crazy.
You would basically have to be a ninja, not like a ninja.
Yeah.
You would have to be a ninja. But what you're doing right now is skiing.
That's right.
So by holding spacebar, you can glide across the ground, and then you use your jetpack, which has a limited burn on it. Yeah, you just got drilled by a turret there. Okay.
Ouch.
You use your jetpack to go up the sides of slopes, and then you want to hit a down slope so that you can maintain speed.
That's right.
Sort of like if you've played Tiny Wings, actually, which is not, I mean, more or less unrelated to this, but actually uses the same sort of concept as Tribes does. Tribes
is basically Tiny Wings, is what you're saying.
No, Tiny Wings actually ripped off Tribes. It's a really fun mini game in and of itself, just the movement of the game.
Ouch.
I mean, it is a first-person shooter, so obviously you're trying to kill people, but the movement system itself, you can get really good with that. There's a lot of skill involved, so it's a whole other component to the gameplay that you really need to excel at if you want to be good at the game. Even if you're incredibly accurate, because everyone is just flying around all over the place.
Yeah. And it can take a long time to put all of the elements together. Skiing by itself takes a decent amount of concentration, just as much as, like you said, if you were playing Tiny Wings. Then you add in the ability to shoot people.
Well, and the fact that there are other people doing the same thing all over the place trying to shoot you.
Yes.
And in the CTF, you have so many other variables to consider, like the turrets that are probably targeting you right now.
They appear to have been disabled.
Oh no, maybe somebody knocked out their generator.
Yeah, so I might actually head back into their base and keep their generator knocked out. Or go and destroy these turrets while I still can. I don't know how good this weapon is. Oh, it's decent. I wonder how good this sawed-off is. Does nothing. Okay, so that's something that takes a little getting used to. Explosive weapons are the only things that can actually damage mechanical things like turrets. If you're using like a sniper class, bullets do nothing against turrets or vehicles.
Yeah, I'd imagine the sniper class would be fairly difficult to use in this game.
That arcs buster. So the leaper, very powerful at capturing the flag. I didn't do a very good example.
Your jumper class?
Jumper, yes. My bad. As you can see, I just got a huge speed boost.
That's like your special ability, right?
Yeah, and that's just done with C. So every class has their kit, I think it's called, and that's, or there's some special word for it. Sometimes it's a passive thing, and sometimes it's an active thing. In this case, it's an active speed boost, and it can get you out of some sticky situations really quickly. but it uses up a lot of energy, so if you need your jetpack, don't use it. Because you'll die. That said, anything you do in this game, you'll probably die. Because there's always people shooting in your face.
Yeah, and I don't know if you wanted to maybe switch over to a few different classes, just so we could, because you can do that mid-match, right?
Yes, that's right. So I'm gonna switch over to the Technician. To do that, I actually have to go and find something to switch over to, or I have to die. See what happens
because there are ammo outposts. If you run out of ammo, you can just go to one of the ammunition outposts, and they'll refill your health. Although your health does regenerate, but it takes a little while to regenerate.
Yeah.
The outpost will sort of restore everything to you.
Our generator looks like has been kicked offline. Maybe.
Oh, and that little, actually, if you go back in that building, the little, oh boy, there's somebody right there.
Yes, there is. I kind of want him to kill me so I can switch classes, but he's not doing a very good job, so I'm going to have to kill him instead.
There you go, nice. Yeah, he didn't really know what was going on there.
No. Sucks to be him.
And yeah, people will also drop ammo packs that are helpful.
Yeah. I can't actually switch classes right now because our generator's down and I
So
haven't died.
if you go back to where you just were, and then along on the wall there, to the right, behind you.
There we are.
So you can grab a repair gun and then bring your turret. It'll repair turrets. It'll bring your generator back, so that when things get destroyed, anyone can sort of go there and help out with repair efforts.
So I've actually switched to the Technician class. You can see my gun is different. It's sort of like assault rifle, and I can actually throw down turrets now. I can actually only throw down one turret at a time, and so.
Can you upgrade that so that you can put more down?
You can, and I can actually have 2, maybe 3 down at a time. But in order to do that, I actually have to find little ammo reload station like the one I was using before, and get a new turret. So I'm actually going to go do that right now. Oh
boy!
Or I'm going to die. One of those things. Turns out I died.
So the Technician isn't really great at one-on-one combat. You would basically have to. I mean, you're a defender, especially in CTF. You want to stick around your flag spot and just plant turrets all over the place.
That's right.
Or then fighting alongside turrets would be a lot more effective.
Yeah, your flag spot or your generator is another really good place to put turrets because it is constantly being assaulted, and without the generator, your turrets do nothing. So it's sort of like protecting both at once, which is what I'm actually going to go do now.
Oh, and there's a guy.
And he is not going to make it out alive. Or maybe he will. Nope.
Yeah, your turret seems super effective.
Yes.
Oh, do you actually have a repair gun as a Technician? Okay.
Technician comes with a repair gun. That's one of his roles, is just to be like the base maintenance.
Okay.
So you can actually see, there's a cool little effect. I don't know if you saw it, but when you're repairing something that's damaged, it morphs. So it was all crumpled and gross looking and smoking. And as I repaired it, it started to look a little better.
Oh. Yeah, so would you say it's more effective to just try and repair your turret if you're attacking someone, or should you go at them with your assault rifle and the turret?
I would go at them because then they have to deal with 2 threats at once.
Does your turret upgrade at all as it kills things?
No. Your turret, as far as I can tell, you can't upgrade your turret's power, which is a little frustrating because, you know, that was something I really liked in Team Fortress 2, was being able to level up my turret and make it super awesome. But you can level up the base turrets instead. This one's completely disabled. You'll actually see it morph here.
Yeah, and that's something that if you've gained a little over 3,000 credits so far, you could dump those credits into that turret that you're looking at, and I believe there are 4 levels of upgrade.
Yeah, I can actually do that now. 1, 2.
And that's all you have credits for.
Oh well.
But now that gun is more effective.
That's the Technician. I'm going to show off one more class. This time it'll be the Juggernaut.
Oh, the heavy. Right? This guy's a heavy?
This is a heavy. You'll see he's much less mobile than any of the other classes I've played so far. Ooh. He also deals a great amount of damage.
So
when
that's
he
like a
actually
sticky rocket launcher? Oh, nice.
No, it's a mortar. It's like a mortar that rolls around.
Is that a sticky shot though?
No, it'll roll around.
All right.
It'll bounce. And oh, we just saw someone vanish here. I actually also have a heavy Infuser, which I think is much more adept at taking down turrets and vehicles than the standard Infuser. I don't know if it deals extra damage, but it's also green. So
is the fire and I guess reload rate a little slower on this Infuser?
It seems to be pretty much the same. I think it's just more suited for taking down armored units.
Okay, and maybe less effective against personnel?
Maybe. I haven't... The numbers in this game that pop up when you kill things are new, and so I haven't had really a chance to compare how much damage these things do.
Okay, I will say, if you manage to hit someone in midair with a spin fuser, there is little more satisfying
and
than being able to hit someone with one of these things.
Yeah, if you get a direct hit, you get a little bonus that says blue plate special.
And it is such a skill shot to be able to knock people out of midair with those. And it's really frustrating on the other side. But yeah, it's just part of the fun of the game because there are so many layers to the challenge, aside from the basic challenge of just being able to hit anyone at all.
Yeah.
And then beyond that, being able to actually be really precise about where your shots are going.
I just totally blew up the generator, and I'm going to totally blow up that guy too.
Nice.
So that character, this dude is much more suited to long-range sieging attacks. You can see his attack just goes for miles, and this is what you want to play if your enemy just has amazing defenses, lots of turrets, technicians everywhere.
Yeah, and if they decide to roll tanks off of the vehicle platforms and stuff like that.
This just destroys everything. But as you could see, when I got into close range combat, there wasn't a whole lot I could do.
And out of the 3 modes that are in the beta right now, Rabbit, Team Deathmatch, and Capture the Flag. Capture the Flag seems to support all of the classes the most, whereas something like Team Deathmatch is, a lot of people seem to play the soldiers.
Yeah, the soldier, and if you play Rabbit, and not very many people are playing Rabbit, the jumper is the class of choice because once you get that...
Because of the speed boost?
Yeah, Rabbit requires you to... is basically who can hold the flag the longest, and if you can hold the flag the longest, you'll win. And if you're holding flag as a jumper, it's really, really, really hard to catch up.
Yeah, and the Team Deathmatch mode also isn't completely straightforward Team Deathmatch. There is a flag in Team Deathmatch as well, and whoever controls the flag basically gets double points for their kills. So it turns into a flag chase as well as kill fest.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yoink.
Go get that flag though. It's bouncing around over there. Oh, you got a blue plate special.
I got a direct hit with my. Oh no! No, come back!
They went right back at it.
Oh dear, they're gonna capture that. That is gonna be a capture.
So yeah, this is a free-to-play game. You don't have to pay for it if you don't want to when it's eventually live. It's closed beta right now, so you do need a key if you want to play it at the moment.
Yes.
But it's really good. I mean, this is easily a shooter of the year type of game from what I've played so far. I don't know what you would say, Nick.
Whenever I see someone playing it, I want to play it. I don't know if that tells you. It's so much fun. It's super fast, and it's just drastically different from anything that's really out at the moment, and that has come out in years. So
yeah,
I'm really excited to keep playing it.
So yeah, it should enter some kind of full release at some point in 2012, and we'll have a lot more coverage on it up on IGN.com if you are interested in Tribes Ascend.